Welcome back to Guitalele Tutorials. Today we are going to learn about minor chords. You may or may not have heard about them. Maybe you have heard that minor chords are a bit sad in nature. Well, there is some degree of truth to that statement. Listen for yourself and judge. First, I am strumming A major chord. You should know that chord pretty well now. Now I am just lifting off the first finger and it becomes the A minor chord. Don't worry about learning it now. Close your eyes, listen to both the sounds and ask yourself, what are you feeling? It's A major chord and now the minor chord. There is definitely some sadness going on in the minor chord. Feels a little dark, isn't it? The dark sound of a minor chord may always not be too obvious when played along with other major chords. But definitely you will feel the difference when the minor chord is played after the major chord. A difference worth a notice. Anyways, the chords we played till this point, we usually played 3 notes in them, and in some cases notes are doubled. For example, the G major chord, we play 3 notes and the G note is doubled. G, D, G, B. For A major chord, we play A, E, A, C sharp, E, A. Notice that C sharp note is played only once here. When we flattened it to C note, the A major chord now becomes A minor chord. Let's look at D major chord and D minor chord now. Here is our D major chord. And here is our D minor chord. Finally, let's look at the G major chord and the G minor chord. We just changed a single note to make major to minor. If we flatten the B note to A sharp, the G major chord becomes the G minor chord. All the minor chords we are looking into this beginner series of lessons are going to be a note different from the major chords. However, it is always not the case that changing a note will change the chord from major to minor. The other thing to really notice and feel is the character, the mood it brings to the music. Let's say you are looking for chord chart on internet for a song, and in some chord someone forgot to write minor in the chord chart. Assuming you heard the song quite a few times, you should be able to catch the mistake and can self-correct it. By the way, when you are looking for chord charts over internet, if you find a small m beside a note name, that means it's a minor chord, and usually if there is nothing appended to the note name, it's major chord. There are 3 different ways minor chords are represented: a small m, min, dot and minor. So if you find either of them after a note name, you basically play a minor chord, and otherwise you play a major chord. That's minor chord for you. In the upcoming lessons, we are going to learn the A minor, D minor and G minor chords, which will help us play many more songs, including some Bollywood songs. So stick to learning these chords. Hopefully you are learning something new with every lesson. If so, hit the like button and subscribe for more lessons.